This event, one fall, 15-minute time limit. First of all, on my right, representing General Akbar and Devastation Incorporated, weighing 245 pounds, Wild Bill Irwin. And his opponent on my left, from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing 240 pounds, George Weingroff. Your referee is Bronco Lubitsch.
Now, Skandor Akbar informed me as he came back to the ring now for this bout that we will all recognize who this Mr. X is once we see him, and that we will be shocked and will be thwarted into a state of disbelief when we see who Mr. X is. So you all will all want to be here Monday night, as I will, to find out who in the world this Mr. X could be. Here's the Iceman coming in. He's grabbed a whip away from the ringman, Calvin Gilreath, and is going toward Wild Bill. Wild Bill Irwin got involved in the convention center the other night in a terrible whipping incident against the Iceman. And the Iceman now has the whip and wants Wild Bill. Here's David Manning. They're going to have to try and get the Iceman out of here. Can't even get near the ring for fear of what may happen. Here's Irwin trying to sneak in while the Iceman is asked to leave the ring. Come on, Iceman, chase it. There's Ice. Ice jerks the whip away. He's not interested in anybody. He just wants Irwin. Irwin yelling, and that draws Iceman back. Here he comes. And that time he got some leather on him. Irwin now waving goodbye to the Iceman. And you can't help but feel that Iceman was trying to get revenge for what happened at the convention center. Akbar having a very animated discussion with some of the fans. Now directing his attention at Bronco Lubitsch as George Weingroff tries to face Wild Bill. Next week we'll be talking to you folks in Abilene, Art, Mahia, and Lawton, Oklahoma. Hammerlock by Wild Bill, the roughhouser from Duluth, Minnesota. Leg scissors by Weingroff. Gino Hernandez winning the pole bout at the convention center and thus has a shot at the world title as well as the $10,000 that he pocketed. Weingroff on top of Wild Bill. And Iceman trying to make Wild Bill pay for the whipping incident that took place at the Tarrant County facility. Six-man world title again held up. First given to the Freebirds, but then the NWA officials ruling that Kahn was outside interference, which he was. No. We now know that Killer Kahn is out to injure and hurt anyone he can get his hands on. We saw what he has done to Kevin Von Erich at the Sportatorium one night with the Oriole spike in the blood that was ensuing. We've seen what he's done to Chick Donovan, who now is laid up in the hospital and will be out of wrestling for several months after major knee surgery. And Kahn was the man who caused that ruling concerning that six-man world title. Weingroff backs away now. Remember, Weingroff, a man who is legally blind, Depends a lot on his senses and on his ability to feel around in the ring. But is very talented. Irwin to the ropes. Across the hip. Irwin goes over and Akbar wonders what is happening. Well, tonight it will be in Grand Prairie, as you see Wild Bill Irwin with the great wrestling card. Fritz von Erich will be on hand as the honored guest, the great and legendary Fritz von Erich. There'll be prizes given away and an entire evening of enjoyment and excitement. Well, we have an even bigger crowd the other night, 4th of July, than we did for the 4th last year of 1983, and we're very pleased for that. And we'll look forward to the next big, exciting spectacle, whatever that may be. And you have to hand it to everyone involved with championship sports, main event wrestling. Our television crew did another great job. Elizabeth Moore and her staff handling the tickets. And the entire show, in fact. Weingroff from the rope, up high in the air. Here's the slam, and down, over goes Irwin. And Weingroff kept the momentum going. Talking about big cards coming up. Abilene on the 29th. It's a Sunday. And we'll be telling you folks about that next week. Be sure and be with us. There's a nice shot of the action on the right side of the screen. Akbar on the left. Weingroff pulling on the arm while he pushes with the legs. There are 5 minutes gone in this event. Big TV main event tonight. You'll love our tape feature, as you will see the mixed tag bout from the convention center, where gorgeous Jimmy Garvin bid farewell. Garvin, of course, fulfilling his contract obligations, but this is about time for him to be moving out for good. We'll see that tonight. There's Akbar out there. Next week, our big tape feature will be the 6-man world title, where Kahn interfered. What about it was, I have never called an event in my 7 years of broadcasting that was as wild as this, and it was almost impossible to call because there was so much going on. Weingroff back and forth. Here's Irwin with a kick. And Irwin gets the break he was looking for. Irwin with a big stomp that he loves to use. Irwin has the crowd rooting against him. There's the right. A foot across the head, and Irwin shoves him away. They're in the corner. Irwin pulls him out, comes this way. And Irwin now puts that foot up across the throat, and Ronco Lubitsch wants him counted off. I apologize for the way our ring looks here on the television side. Try and get that fixed. There's the drive by Irwin. Here's a pin, but just for the count of 2. Fans in person tonight are going to see a sensational main event. You can see a great tight shot of the block by Wild Bill Irwin on George Weingroff, as the fans will be seeing Killer Kahn facing Kerry von Erich. One of the reasons you need to be here in person each week to enjoy all the excitement. With the tights, Irwin pulls him over. Drop kick, but Weingroff sensed that Irwin was there and backed out of the way, and the fans give him a cheer. Akbar telling us that we will recognize Mr. X immediately. I'm anxious to see his head in the turnbuckle. And boy, I just received word about the television title bout as Weingroff lays another one on Irwin. Slam. Elbow. Count of 2. Michael Hayes goes against Chris Adams Monday night for the television title. Wow, what about be here? We're talking about that after a while. Hayes' name has come out of the hat. There's an atomic drop, and Irwin now bent the wrong way. Weingroff may have it, but not quite. Akbar a little worried. Here's a small package.
10 minutes, 5 minutes remaining.
Only 5 minutes remaining in the time limit. Irwin hanging in the ropes. Irwin hanging on. He doesn't want to hit head first. There's the knee on Weingroff, and Irwin, after being hanging on for dear life, almost comes back to win this bout. Chanting for Weingroff and a Irwin on top. Akbar involved in the fans out on his side of the ring. This crowd is roaring. What's happening? Here comes the Iceman back. He's got the whip. And he's got Irwin choked. Ring the bell. Iceman choking Irwin and making him pay again. And Wild Bill will now get the decision as they try to hold the Iceman back.
Because of outside interference by Iceman King Parsons, Bronco declares Wild Bill Irwin the winner.
Irwin declared the winner after the outside interference. But the Iceman got just a little piece of what he's been looking for, and that's revenge on Wild Bill. When we return, we'll talk to Gino Hernandez, visit with Stella and the Freebirds, so stay with us. Auditorium Friday night at 8 o'clock, as you'll see double main event action. Kevin von Erich faces the sinister and dangerous Killer Kahn. It's a rematch that Kevin has been looking for. Gino Hernandez, the man we're getting ready to talk to, will be facing Kerry von Erich. Fabulous Freebirds Hayes and Roberts will face Mike von Erich and Chris Adams. Iceman King Parsons goes against Wild Bill Irwin. And after what we've seen the last 2 nights, that is the 4th, and then again tonight, that should be a most exciting bout. Rock and Roll Zumhoffe faces Kelly Kaninsky and much, much more. A double main event Friday night, Dallas Sportatorium Industrial in Cadiz, where the action always begins at 8 o'clock. Here he is now, the man of the hour, Gino Hernandez.
Mr. 4th of July is what you ought to call the handsome half-breed now. I told everyone the pole match would be mine. The $10,000 wasn't such a big deal because my girlfriend could blow 10 grand in Neiman Marcus on any given afternoon. But the world title shot, the ultimate goal, Gino Hernandez, the handsome half-breed, the man of the hour, the man with the power, too sweet to be sour, is about to get his world title match. Now, next week here, I've got a mentally retarded humanoid as an opponent, some idiot that carries a ghetto blaster on his shoulder. Well, that is no big deal. That, to me, is like a vacation. I'll take him and play with him till I'm tired and then beat him 1, 2, 3. But I will have to say once again, that big crowd in the Tarrant County, that was my day, wasn't it, Mark?
Well, I guess you could say that, but what do you have to say about Stella May?
I have nothing to say about that idiot Stella May. Now, let me say this right now. You're a stupid female. Because if you get in the ring with me and interfere with anything I've got to say, I don't care that I was raised not to touch a woman. But as far as I'm concerned, there's a hormone imbalance, and she's not a woman because I've been hit by men that can't hit as hard as that idiot, and I'm saying directly to her, stay out of my way. Because I'm telling you, the people, if you think I'm going to let a woman get in my way of what I'm doing, you're all sadly mistaken.
To give you an idea of what Gino is so upset about, we're going to show you a piece of tape from the convention center the other night and let you see what happened.
I have something for all you pea-brain humanoids out there, a request on my part for you all to erase last week when I wrestled Chris Adams and Jim Garvin come in the ring for whatever reason, I don't know what. But I'd like to say, I, the handsome half-breed, am still undefeated. I am the Texas heavyweight champion. I am the American heavyweight champion. And I have gone to the National Wrestling Alliance. And last week's match was totally taken off the record because of Garvin coming in the ring. And then this goofy, bleached blonde, weird truck driving broad that came in the ring. Now let me tell you something right now. Everybody chant Stella May, Stella May. I'm not no gorgeous Jim Garvin. She steps in my way, I'll kick her teeth in. Because don't ever put your nose where it doesn't belong. Because I will handle everything. Let me make that perfectly clear. I am not gorgeous Jim Garvin. I am Gino Hernandez, the handsome half-breed. I am undefeated, and I am still the champ. She can bring her trunk or what?
Uh-oh.
Something to say to me, you say to my face. You understand that? You two-bit little...
Don't you ever interfere with me. You...
Well, I guess that took care of that. Gino Hernandez's interview comes to an abrupt halt as Stella May arrives on the scene, wherever you are. So, you disappeared in a hurry.
I didn't disappear in a hurry. Let me say right now, like I said, I think there's a hormone imbalance, but I'll say this, Stella May. If you want to try getting in the ring with a man, I'll make a man out of you, because I'll kick your teeth down your throat and jerk all your hair out and make you look like a man, too. Now, next Friday night, as I said, I'm the truest champion of them all. I have finally got a Von Erich to pull their tail out from underneath their legs and have enough guts to get in the ring with me. And I'm talking about you, Kerry Von Erich. So I want to show all you people in the Metroplex that the Von Erich family are has-beens and their empire, the walls are going to come tumbling down. Kerry Von Erich, next Friday night, you are all mine.
All right, Gino wants to visit Jericho Friday night, but we'll have to see what happens to that bout. In the meantime, here are the fabulous Freebirds. Hello.
Hey, you know, Lawrence, things are getting really sickening here in the state of Texas. The Freebirds in Tarrant County Convention Center in the Bat Street match where anything goes. By the way, we beat the Von Erichs straight in the middle of the ring, fair and square, and I don't know, Terry, how they got it switched around. They tried to say, hey, why don't these people around here have a little respect for who's the best in Texas? They had it switched around. Now the titles are vacant again. We want the Von Erichs anytime, any place. We deserve to be the champions because we are the champions. And I just want to say one thing, Terry Gordy. We're just like the Gremlins. Hey, when we're good, we're good. And when we're bad, we're really, really bad. What do you think about that?
Well, you know, it's all a conspiracy. That's what it is, Mark Arantz. You know, we should be the six-man tag team world champions today. It's all a big conspiracy with the Von Erichs. They went and paid somebody off. Everybody out there should know. If you don't know, then you're stupid. You're stupid just like the Von Erichs are. Now, next Monday night, Mark Arantz, it's me and the Indian. And Indian, I'm mad, and I'm on the warpath too, because I know I should be a champion. So I'm going to take you, Indian, Chief, ever what you call yourself, and I'm going to take you outside the Will Rogers Coliseum. And I'm going to run you around the Coliseum twice. And then I'm going to run you all the way to Highway 35, and I'm going to run you down Highway 35 all the way to Oklahoma City, and then I'm going to take you by the hair of the head and the seat of your trunk, boy, and I'm going to throw you head first right in the biggest tribe they got down there. I'm going to take him and let him visit the squaw and the papoose. That's what I'm going to do with you, Indian, because I'm mad. I've been a champion all my life, and I should be a champion today. And there ain't nobody, I mean but nobody, going to take that away from me. And now, Kevin Von Erich, you done went. You done went and messed up, boy. That's what you done. Yeah, stepping in the ring with my main man right here, Killer Kahn. And you remember what's already happened to you, Jack. It might just happen again Friday night at the Sportatorium because we don't care. We don't care about you. We don't care about your daddy or your mama. We don't care if you bleed through your mouth and nose, just like you did before, and I know you know what I'm talking about because it has happened. And it's going to happen again, Kevin Von Erich. That's why I'm saying you messed up, and you messed up good.
I got one more thing to say.
Good.
Monday night, hey, that's real good. That's real good. I'm glad you like it. Hey, Monday night, Michael Hayes is going to wrestle that Chris Adams, and we promised, Terry Gordy, we promised Jimmy Garvin there'd be some revenge. Michael Hayes against Chris Adams. There's going to be revenge. And also Friday night, me and Michael Hayes are against Mike Von Erich and that Chris Adams. Michael, you take care of Chris. Now I want that little punk Mike Von Erich real bad.
All right. The fabulous Freebirds, Hayes, or rather Robertson, Gordy, along with Killer Kahn, talking about the events upcoming this week. Should be most interesting. When we come back, we have a television main event for you. It'll be a good one, so stay right here. Back with you now. We've had a technical difficulty that's going to prevent us from bringing you the first fall of our television main event tonight. The rest of it taped as expected. So in place of the first fall, we're going to bring you an exciting 8-man bout. A lot of talent and a lot of excitement involved. I know you'll enjoy the 8-man bout tonight, substituting for our first fall. Then we'll pick up championship sports with fall number 2 later on. The bout has not yet started, and Kevin and Killer Kahn, there's the Iron Claw. They pull Kevin away again. And now they're trying to get Kevin out again. Fans are chanting, we want Kevin. And now Killer Kahn will leave. Killer Kahn must go to the back too, and the Freebirds are vehement. Arguing with Bronco Lubitz and David Manning. Kevin Von Erich and Killer Kahn have been asked to leave. And an 8-man bout is quickly turning into 6 men. Kahn and Kevin, from previous altercations, unstoppable here.
Understands me or not, but I know you do. I'm going to ring this bell. You got 10 seconds to get him out of here or you forfeit.
David Manning makes it very clear as the crowd cheers. Ring the bell. Michael Hayes out on the floor. He sometimes has trouble with Killer Kahn himself. Gordy's the one who controls him the best. The fans are chanting, and there they go. So we'll be able to go with the bout now. Six men will be involved now. Roberts, Garvin, and Hayes against Adams, Jules, Strongbow, and the Junkyard Dog. We get closer to the big firecracker spectacular at the Tarrant County Convention Center Wednesday night, the 4th of July. Tickets available at the Sportatorium on Friday nights and Will Rogers Coliseum on Monday nights. And at all Rainbow Ticketmaster outlets. It'll be the greatest card we've ever seen in Tarrant County. And now we'll be able to get this main event going. My name is Mark Lance, calling the action here at ringside at Will Rogers Coliseum in front of a huge crowd. It's Chief Jules Strongbow against Gordy's Jimmy Garvin to open things up. Side headlock by Garvin into the far ropes. They come this way. And Strongbow picks him up. Slams into the mat. Shot by Strongbow. He nails Garvin. He nails Roberts. He's after Garvin again. Chief Jules Strongbow from the plains of western Oklahoma. There's the tag, in comes Freebird Buddy Roberts. Strongbow against Roberts. Strongbow has Roberts under the rope, and the Junkyard Dog comes over and puts him back in. And Michael Hayes now angrily charges across the ring. Here's Hayes through the rope. Back where he belongs. Strongbow and Roberts will continue. One fall, 60-minute time limit, 8-man main event. Now down to 6 as Kevin Von Erich and Killer Kahn have been sent to the back. Firecracker Spectacular coming up at the Convention Center. What a card. Garvin lurking through the ropes. There's Precious, the first to valet. There's a kick. Strongbow has it, picks him up. Atomic drop. Roberts on his knees over to tag Freebird Hayes. And here's the tag for the Junkyard Dog, who howls for the crowd. tries to pull him out of the corner. Kahn, it's a Junkyard dog that throws Hayes out. And no one wants to tag Hayes. Garvin strolls away, fixing his hair. Roberts walks away. No one wants to face the Junkyard dog. And look at Hayes. And Roberts, will he or won't he? There's a reluctant tag. And yes, they're still friends, and Garvin now trying to be the peacemaker. How do you like that? Boy, Hayes went over the corner, and Garvin just went sauntering away as if though he didn't see him. The dog begins to take care of Roberts. Has him high. Airplane spin. No! Power slam to the ring.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
5 minutes gone in official time. We've been going longer than that, including the pre-bout mess. Hello, Chris Adams. Roberts wants to tag, and there's no one there. Takedown. Here's Garvin. No. Garvin comes in whether he likes it or not. Drive by Adams to the ropes. Over and down. Hayes in. Adams kicks them both away. Hayes down. Precious grabs Garvin. And all of a sudden, there's no one for Adams to wrestle. There's Garvin back here. Junkyard dog bends over to allow the head to go into the other head. Shot by Jules Strongbow. Drive by Adams. Here's the pin. And the count of just 2. Garvin locks up. Or rather, is locked up by Chris Adams. Shot of the headlock by Chris Adams. Precious parading around. Hayes agitating the crowd from his corner. Precious raising Kane from the floor. 8-man main event is now 6. Here's Hayes climbing the ropes. Roberts climbing the ropes with him, and Strongbow and the Junkyard dog shake the ropes and cause them to lose their balance. Hayes out on the floor, Roberts in the ring. Over the shoulder, the toss. Garvin from the ropes. Leapfrog back. Leapfrog by Adams. Both to the ropes. Back. And I think that was a double clothesline, and both men go down, and Garvin's trying to tag in the wrong corner. And you see the reaction. Here comes Freebird Michael Hayes. Now Strongbow will come in. Strongbow on Freebird Hayes. Strongbow continues to be very impressive. But Hayes from the ropes with a kick. There's a stomp. There's an elbow. Drive to the throat by Freebird Roberts, who's the legal man. Adams begins to rally the crowd behind his team as Roberts locks up the leg with the arm rather, with the leg. your tickets for the Firecracker Spectacular at the Convention Center, downtown Fort Worth, Wednesday night, the 4th of July, Independence Day. Hayes pressing around. Near side ropes, back with a kick on Chief Jules Strongbow. Hayes locks up Strongbow, who's on the seat of his pants.
Ten minutes.
There are 10 minutes gone now in this main event, which started out as an 8-man and is now 6. After Killer Kahn and Kevin Von Erich were sent to the back for pre-bout mayhem. Strongbow to the ropes, but Roberts grabs the hair and stops him from the rebound. Adams over, but he will have to return. Now Hayes wants Roberts in while David Manning is distracted. And there's Roberts from the turnbuckle. A knee. There's the count of 2, and that's all. 3 count wins the event. Here's Roberts with a pin. Garvin in against Strongbow. Both of them there. Roberts leaves, and it's Garvin with a pin. 1, 2. Strongbow stops and puts Garvin front of the turnbuckle. Will they tag? Yes, here's Adams. Adams against Garvin. Super kick. Hayes in. He's kicked away. Roberts is kicked away. All 3 are down. Here's the slab. Here's Garvin with a knee. Uh-oh. Here's Stella May. Stella May French has arrived at ringside. She's on the apron. Here's Stella May. Look out. She allows Adams to do his work on Garvin. Wait, the bout is over, and here we go. Stella May French has got Garvin by the hair.
13 minutes. The winning team of Chris Adams, Jules Strongbow, and Junkyard Dog, and Kevin Von Erich.
Adams gets the push out on Garvin, and Stella May rushes in and disposes of them in a hurry. I'm Mark Lawrence. Hope you enjoyed this main event.
What can happen, as well you saw, and we're very pleased to bring you the exciting 8-man bout in lieu of our first fall tonight. Now, before we continue on with falls number 2 and 3, let me bring you up to date on the action that you'll be seeing in falls 2 and 3. A big tag team bout is featuring Freebirds, Terry Gordy and Buddy Roberts going against Rock and Roll Zumhoffe and Iceman King Parsons. A long first fall saw action going to about the 12-minute mark when Terry Gordy pinned the Iceman for the 1-2-3 to go up 1-0. Problem was, Iceman was pinned in an upside-down position with the shoulders and the back of the head down, Terry Gordy holding on to the thighs, but Gordy hung himself over the top rope and thus held himself in a position where the Iceman could not kick out, and the referee screamed out while he was down making the 1-2-3 count, and as a result, the crowd became very angry when Gordy was awarded with the decision. So as we go on with falls 2 and 3, I think you'll appreciate what we've told you here as you see what is about to follow. Fall number 2 coming up when Championship Sports continues.
Fans in Grand Prairie As at the Gopher Bowl, coming up this week, Fritz von Erich will be a special guest when Main Event Wrestling comes your way in the Gopher Bowl in Grand Prairie, Thursday night, July 19th. The match is started at 8 o'clock and are being sponsored by the Grand Prairie Quarterback Club. Appearing on that card, Kerry and Kevin von Erich, Gentleman Chris Adams and Stella May, Iceman King Parsons, Rock and Roll Zumhoffe, Freebird Michael Hayes. What a lineup. Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin and Precious, Killer Kahn, Freebird Buddy Roberts, Wild Bill Irwin, and as I said, Fritz von Erich making a special guest appearance on this great night. There'll be drawings, prizes, and all kinds of things. It'll be a complete night's entertainment. You won't want to miss it. Thursday night, the 19th at the Gopher Bowl, 7:30. Now back to the ring. Gordy's relaxing in ringside. And I wish you had been here sitting in ringside a moment ago when I started that commercial. Because what you saw was the second take of that. Because I got all set and sport coat on and everything and started and forgot to pick up a microphone. So we did it again. Second fall action now. Gordy and Roberts winning a very controversial first fall decision. What a lineup that is for Grand Prairie. Of course, the Gopher Bowl is a great place over there, a great little stadium. Up high and down, and this ball picks up quickly. Here's Freebird Gordy. Iceman in trouble. To the corner goes Parsons. Kicks Gordy away. 1, 2. Hey, we're all even so quickly. And look at Roberts' protest.
Winner of the second fall in a minute and a half. Iceman King Parsons and Rock and Roll Zumhoffe.
Thank you, Ralph. We're all even after 2 falls, and the third fall will be the deciding fall, so stay with us. Right here at Rogers Coliseum, a magnificent card will feature the missing link in General Akbar's Mr. X, going against Kevin and Kerry von Erich. Akbar has promised us that we will recognize but be shocked at who Mr. X is. Freebird Terry Gordy faces Chief Jules Strongbow. Freebird Michael Hayes will face Chris Adams in the television title bout. Gino Hernandez goes against Buck Rock and Roll Zumhoffe. Kelly Kaniski goes against George Weingroff. What a card. Hayes versus Adams for the TV title. And of course the big tag team bout, Mr. X and the missing link going against Kevin and Kerry. That's all right here. Monday night, 8 o'clock, be on hand. Now back to the ring. Time for our third and deciding fall. And Iceman wants a house mic.
See there, you big dummy? I told you what goes around, come around, didn't I? You big dum-dum.
Here's a foot grab by the Iceman. Iceman calling Gordy a dum-dum. Winner of this fall wins the bout. There's the Iceman with a drive to the midsection. There's that count, and Gordy again in the ropes, but Zumhoffe, three ball, and Gordy nails Rock and Roll, who threw Gordy off. Boy, when the referee's down to do the count, he can't see up there behind him. What a card Monday night. begins to get the crowd riled up. Gordy misses with the right, Zumhoffe does not. Over and down goes Gordy, and Zumhoffe is dancing. There's a little kick by Zumhoffe. Roberts off the rope. Zumhoffe has Roberts down and nursing the back. Roberts. Zumhoffe kicked off as Roberts kicked out at the count of 2. Shoulder butt, Roberts down, Zumhoffe far rope, over and down he goes, lands on his feet, still goes down, crawls over, tags in with Parsons, and Roberts backs away. Iceman now has Roberts in a daze. Roberts lowering the Iceman. He's over in that Freebird corner. Gordy reaches down for a choke. Instead opts to tag in. Uh-oh. Parsons went down. Looked like he may have gotten his neck up there before his head hit. And that pile drive attempt by Gordy. And I hope that was the case. Pile driver is so very dangerous. Kerry's Gym will be opening up. Kerry's National Health Studio the 20th of July in Louisville. I know many of you will want to stop by. Bodybuilders and wimps like me who just want to improve yourself. Kerry's new National Health Studio.
5 minutes for the third fall, 5 minutes.
5 minutes gone in fall number 3. Zumhoffe over. Gordy's got the Iceman over the turnbuckle. Gordy choking the Iceman all over the place. Roberts now over. And David Manning comes in just the right moment. Roberts snaps him out. Down. 1, 2. Iceman kicks him off. Roberts. Iceman disposed to him in a hurry. Gordy now really getting rough. One, two, and yes, I am conscious of the fact that due to the very quick second fall with Mr. Gary Holderbuck, We'll get that to you, I promise here, the first chance we get. Roberts would like to tag in, but Gordy's in a good position. Now they're both on the Iceman. Roberts will drop Parsons over that knee and pin him. 1, 2, and not even quite 2 as Iceman kicked out. Here comes Gordy. We'll give you that Gary Holder thing as we roll into our tape feature here very shortly. That'll be the best time. Fans are chanting for Zumhoffe and Iceman, even though Gordy has him down. David Manning checking for the submission. Gordy, far rope. Across, bounces back. Both men hit. Iceman goes down. Gordy now falls. And David Manning with a count. Roberts wants a tag. Here it is. Here's the tag. Zumhoffe in. Zumhoffe on Roberts. Roberts goes down. Gordy gets nailed. There's the kick by the Freebird off the rope. Zumhoffe down 1, 2, and Zumhoffe kicks out. Roberts with a shoulder bump from the rope with another attempt for the pin. And Roberts runs into David Manning. Zumhoffe with a slice. They fall on David, but he's able to count 3. And the crowd loves it, and David, thank goodness, is all right, even though he got nailed twice.
Winners of the third fall in the match in 9 minutes and 55 seconds. Buck Rock and Roll Zumhoffe and Iceman King Parsons.
So, Zumhoffe and Iceman win, and the Freebirds are not very happy. And Buddy Roberts, again, having words with David Manning, but that is no fault of David's. And Roberts is getting a little carried away here with David. Roberts shoved David away there and now is inviting him for a little action. And David Manning reminds Roberts that David is the referee. And I think David has about heard all he wants to hear. Hey, Roberts is losing control here and we're going to have problems. Look at Manning! Manning has nailed Roberts. Buddy Roberts slapped and shoved David Manning, and Manning made him pay. And I think Gordy is even laughing at Buddy Roberts. And Roberts does not know what to do. Well, I don't know what to say, but we'll be back and see what else can it. Well, sure as I go away, something else will happen. Here's Roberts. Roberts is disappearing out into the crowd now. Roberts has disappeared out there someplace. Now he comes back up the aisle. And I'm reading his lips. He says he's never been so humiliated. Here he is back in the ring. And Gordy is laughing at him. Gordy can't help but laugh. And Roberts is upset with him. Well, I think they're going to be all love and kisses again, and we got other things to do. So we'll be back with more in a minute. Time to talk about main event wrestling to be held in the Scurry-Rosser Football Stadium in Scurry, Texas on Tuesday, July the 17th, starting at 8 p.m. The matches will be sponsored by the Scurry-Rosser FFA. Appearing on the card will be Kevin Von Erich, Mike Von Erich, Iceman King Parsons, George Weingroff, Freebird, Michael Hayes, Gino Hernandez, Wild Bill Irwin, and Killer Kahn. That's Scurry, Tuesday, July the 17th at the Scurry-Rosser Football Stadium, 8 o'clock. Time now to bring in Kerry Von Erich. Kerry, it's really going to be a big week coming up.
That's right, Mark. It is a very big week. You know, I guess we can start it off with Friday. You know, my brother Kevin's going against Killer Kahn Friday, which we all know what my brother Kev and Kahn do when they get together. It's nothing but a big street brawl. But one thing I want to mention is that big mouth, egotistical pig, Gino Hernandez, coming back to Texas after we ran him out one time before, and talking how the Von Erichs has run from him and they won't accept his challenges. Well, as everyone knows, the Von Erichs will accept any challenge, anytime, any place. Our name is always on the dotted line, Gino Hernandez. And come Friday night, I'm going to tear you apart, boy, and you're going back where you came from, to the ghettos.
And it's time to look toward this Mr. X that Akbar's come up with.
Yeah, that's right, Mark. You know, my dad has always taught us to expect the unexpected. You know, this Mr. X is going to be teamed with the Missing Link. And, you know, anyone teamed with Missing Link, they're going to be a strong team because Link is such a powerful opponent himself. But like I said, my brother and I, we are prepared and we're ready. And so bring them on and we'll see what happens. So bring along your Mr. Partner.
All right, Kerry, it's been a pleasure talking with you tonight. And before you go, I wonder if you could tell us a little bit about the big opening of the health club coming up.
Well, that's right, Mark. You know, you're talking about my pride and joy. It's the location is Lakeland Plaza in Louisville, Texas. What it is, it's on the 28th of July, and my brother Mike and I will be out there from 12 to 6 o'clock opening up the new gym. You know, like I said before, we've got so many cards and letters from people on bodybuilding, how to get themselves in shape, and so come on out and meet us, and we'll be signing some autographs. And you know, this summer, you know, get yourself in shape because you really owe it to yourself. So come on out and see us.
All right, Kerry, we'll look forward to that. Kerry Von Erich, as we bring in Iceman King Parsons. Now it's been a big night for you.
Yeah, Mark, you know, I don't usually let myself go like I did tonight, but I apologize to George because he's a good friend of mine, and I caused him a match tonight, you know what I mean? And he said it was cool. But Akbar, Bill Irwin, Wild Bill as they call it, don't nobody scrap the Iceman. Nobody ever put a whip to the Iceman. So come Friday, sucker, you bring your whip, because Iceman got one now. And it's going to be a whole lot of whooping going on. Have mercy.
Iceman King Parsons ready to get things squared away with Wild Bill. Here's Chris Adams. Chris?
Thank you, Mark. You know, Mark, I'm sick and tired of certain people in this territory standing here and telling everybody what they're going to do instead of actually doing it in the ring, and it's making me sick. And one of those people is Michael Hayes, especially Michael Hayes. So listen, Hayes, I've got up to $2,500 now on my television bout. Next week, it's $3 grand, and you, especially you, will not stop me getting that $3,000. Now, I've said all I have to say about Hayes. Mark, I want to talk about Buddy Roberts because he's teaming up with Hayes on Friday, but my mate Mike Von Erich, will be taking care of him because he's my tag team partner. So you two better watch out, and I'm warning you, try any funny business, and we'll try our funny business. Oh, just one thing, Mark. On Saturday, the 21st of this month, I'll be at David McDavid signing autographs, so why don't you all come down and see me?
Well, Kerry von Erich, Iceman, and Chris Adams, all visiting with us, and I know you enjoyed it. When we come back, we'll have our tape feature of the evening, so stay with us. Friday night at the Sportatorium, 8 o'clock, be on hand to see a double main event featuring Kevin von Erich going against Killer Kahn, the man who's out to injure anyone he can get his hands on. Gino Hernandez will face Kerry von Erich in the other big main event. Tag team action will feature Mike von Erich and Chris Adams teaming against Freebirds, Hayes and Roberts. Wild Bill Irwin faces Iceman King Parsons. Rock and Roll Zumhoffe goes against Kelly Kaninsky, and much, much more. Quite a card in Dallas Friday night, the Sportatorium. Kahn versus Kevin, Gino versus Kerry, and much, much more. All evening long, we've been talking about Requiem to a Champion in honor of David von Erich, written by Gary Holder. My lovely friend Tanya has the book in hand here. She's showing it to you. The picture on the book is the only place that this particular picture of David will ever be found. You can secure a copy of this book free of charge by sending your name on a self-addressed stamped envelope to Gary Holder, Post Office Box 2306, Dallas, Texas 75221. Again, that's Gary Holder, Post Office Box 2306, Dallas, Texas 75221. Thank you, Tanya. Our tape feature tonight concerns the mixed tag bout from the Tarrant County Convention Center the other night. I know you'll enjoy it. Big rig, as tonight is the night for the big showdown bout inside a steel cage, the mixed tag bout, with, of course, the loser leaving the state of Texas. Stella May, we wanted to get you on your way in tonight and ask you about this showdown bout where the loser leaves Texas.
Well, Garvin better be packed, because he's going one way or the other. If I have to take him out in his truck, he's going. Bye.
The words of Stella May, 2x4 in hand, the 18-wheeler alongside.
Okay, there you see the cage surrounded by this tremendous crowd on hand at the Tarrant County Convention Center. This one of the highlight bouts of this crowd is seeing the mixed tag showdown. Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin and his valet Precious going against Chris Adams and Stella May, the driver of the 18-wheeler. The loser of this bout must leave the state of Texas after all contractual agreements are fulfilled. Here comes Stella May and Adams. It may get started in a hurry. Here's Stella May and Chris Adams. Here's Ralph Fuller.
This event, one fall, 45-minute time limit. This is a mixed tag team match, and the losers leave Texas. First of all, on my right, from England, weighing 235 pounds, gentleman Chris Adams. And his partner, Stella May Fritz. And their opponents, from Tampa, Florida, also weighing 235 pounds, gorgeous Jimmy Garvin. And his beautiful valet, Precious. David Manning is your referee.
David Manning will try and officiate this chaos. Stella May, the aunt of Sunshine, has blamed Garvin for all of Sunshine's problems. And she wants revenge against Garvin, and this will be her opportunity. Remember, either Stella May and Adams or Garvin and Precious will be leaving the state of Texas if they lose. Adams in the white tights, Stella May in the light blue top. And here we go. Stella May's got Precious right off the bat. Ring the bell. Adams in the white tights, Garvin in the black swimsuit. Look at Stella May over there with Precious. And she is pulverizing Precious in the corner. Here they come. Yes, down they go. Stella May at the same time. Over and down goes Gorgeous Jimmy. The mixed tag bout. Garvin slamming Adams' head into the ring mat. Garvin misses Adams from the ropes, dives, and Garvin out of the way. Adams with a kick, and down it goes Gorgeous Jimmy. Here's Precious pulling Stella May off. They're at it on the floor. Stella on top now. Jimmy pulled in by Stella May. David wants Stella off. Here's Adams over. It's supposed to be man on man, woman on woman. And that's what we have now. Super kick. Adams with a super kick. He pulls Garvin up with a hair. And into the cage he goes. Body slam. Headlock. Adams locking up Gorgeous Jimmy. Everyone engrossed in the events that are taking place in the ring. Garvin on one knee and one foot. Fans chanting for Stella. Here's the countdown. Here's Stella May in, and over she goes for Garvin. And in comes Precious the hard way. Stella May on Precious. Holy cow. And Stella May wants Garvin, legal or not. Here's Adams back in now. Head into the screen again. What about a showdown city? Here's Garvin with a reverse chin lock. You see Precious applauding. She better keep her eye on Stella May. Here's Adams taking Garvin over and down. Garvin really hit hard. reaching for the ropes. Where is he trying to go? Does he want out of here or what? Adams over. Garvin headbutts him away. And I don't know what Garvin is doing. He wants out of here. Here's Adams trying to pull him back in. And this bout is now X-rated. Here's Adams on top of the screen. Down, but Garvin out of the way. An X-rated mixed tag bout. Here's the double count. Who will get up? Here's Stella, and Precious has Jimmy. Forces him on top of Adams. David Manning hasn't seen it. He's busy with Stella. And Adams kicks on at just the last second. And Garvin can't believe it. But he's slowing. He dumped him across the knee. 1, 2, and again Adams kicks out. Holy cow. Garvin steps across. What's he gonna do? But Stella May shakes a rope and Precious loses her balance. Here's a pin by Adams. 1, 2, goodbye, Georgia City. Goodbye, Garvin and Precious.
The winner, gentlemen, Chris Adams and Stella Mae French.
Good night. I'm Mark Levin.
30-minute time limit. In the ring at this time, General Skandar Akbar from Devastation Incorporated present from parts unknown, 242 pounds, the missing link. And his opponent entering the ring from Oklahoma, 247 pounds, Chief Jules Strongbow. Your referee.
Link against Strongbow here. I got detained coming up the aisle and missed the opening of this bout. The missing link. As you see General Akbar, he will have Mr. X unveiled Monday night here at the Coliseum. And man, I can't wait to see that. Jim Lund was commenting earlier about he has no idea who it is, but he is excited about it. Everyone I've talked to is excited, and Akbar has done so much, and he says we will recognize this guy when we see him, but we will still be astounded. We're about out of time. Until next week, I'm Mark Devance. So long, everybody.